doing? Go to bed. Go to bed. Got my enemy AI to run with contextual steering inch closer and closer to my alpha every day. Yes, let's go. Anyway, there's St. Patrick horror something, and then I did values. I'm not quite done with it. I'm gonna fix a few of the values. Like there's a few areas I don't like as much. But yeah, I stopped work at 4:30 because I couldn't focus, and then continued drawing. I was like, oh, I'm gonna draw just for an hour, and I drew for 2 hours and a half. And I was like drawing all crooked in my chair, and yeah, I had to stop at some point. I had to stop myself. So this is what he's looking like right now. I'm realizing I might have a drawing style already. I always tend to gravitate towards the big black lines like this. So maybe I do kind of have a style. So it's gonna be a hard thing to like try to get out of that style. I mean, I like the style, but for the anatomy courses, if I want to go more realistic, it's gonna be hard for me to not do this. And I started doing more like big black shadows, which I really like. I definitely will lean into it, but for like foundation's sake, I am gonna have to go off course a little bit. But yes, it does give it a look. He needs a pot of gold with coins of rainbow coming at us, but I should sleep. No, I'm gonna give him like I am gonna do a background. Something I don't do a lot of is backgrounds. I do want to do one for him. It's gonna be a very simple background, but it's gonna have to be under the sea because it's Patrick Starfish. He's under the sea. So yeah, I don't know what I'll do for the background. It's gonna have to be simple. It's just I never do backgrounds. I always do like this kind of simple character on a white background. That's it. So he's gonna need something behind him. So that's something I'm not used to. Backgrounds. That comes out of my comfort zone. All right, so I chose a new course this morning. I can show you the whole list of stuff we have to do in Godot. So I'm skipping all of this because these are all templates and they're not actual courses. They're like just bits of codes and stuff. I've done these ones. The one we were working on was... which one is it? It's this one. This is the one we were working on. The Ninja Adventure words. Ninja Adventure game. But I feel like it's too much like drawing pixel art. And it's like, that's not what I want. Not really. I want to learn how to code and stuff and use the nodes. So we're gonna go for the second one in this area, which is game project, design and code a 3D roller race in C#. So that means we're going into C#. I'm not too worried about the basics of C#. We'll just stumble our way through the C#. Like I know a little bit of it. I mean, coding essentially looks like itself, like all the other languages at some point. He would fit in the movie Leprechaun. Yeah, definitely would with his mouth. I have to build a state tree today and then my egg should be done too. Nice. I thought the contextual steering was only gonna take a day. Yeah, yeah. It's like my drawing. It's like, oh, I'm just gonna continue the lines a little bit. Yeah, it takes a while. Yeah, your Steam page wasn't live yet, right? Yes, I believe you mentioned that a while ago. So we're gonna be doing this one. That's why I was looking to figure out how to separate YouTube music from my browser because, well, I can't have you guys hear what's going on in this because paid course, you know? And I was trying to figure out how to separate this. It doesn't work. So annoying. I don't know how else I could do this. Because that's the annoying thing about YouTube music being browser based. I wish it was a full like standalone app, but it's not. Every time I switch my YouTube account, it also switches on YouTube music. Very annoying. Well then, if your page is live, well, Everybody should have their page live right away. Let's go. No, but I mean, it's fine. If you were ready for it, that's fine. Jordan's just not ready. Hair everywhere. Yippee. Okay, so, or what I could do is make the sound on the chorus like super low so you guys barely hear it. And I can barely hear it. Oh, library access. No. Oh, that's annoying. That sounds like a handful. Let me see if I can figure it out, but then it's gonna be dark for you guys. Ugh. Ugh. Hold on. Yes, my browser sources are all on one scene and it's dark in that scene. I could maybe add myself in here. Hold on. Add a scene, add a scene, add a scene. Where is it? Hello? Scene. Yeah. Hello, I'm alive. I'm here, but I'm in the audio source. Okay. Browser audio. So like what I did was like YouTube music, window title must match. Normally it should work. It doesn't match unless I do this one instead. Okay, so music's going through. And if I pause it, okay, and then do this. No, it still goes through. OBS! Why doesn't your thing not work? Alright, that says free Steam page or a nightmare. That was fun. That was fun. Why do I have gray hair? Because I have gray hair. Did you never realize I had gray hair? Good morning. Hello? Yeah, I have like tons on this side and like each side of my head. Yeah. Yeah, I'm older than I look. Also, I've had white hair for longer than for a long while. Really. I got my first white hair at 15-ish. Or the one that we detected at 15. I think they changed them all within a 24-hour of going live. What? Confused. Okay, I'll let you guys talk. I'm not even old. I mean, I feel old. My body is decaying faster than it should. Although I'm not helping it. My fault. Yep. I should really get back to exercising and stuff and like I'm somewhat careful with my eating ish. Ugh. But yeah. No, sadly I don't get younger as I get older. It's the inverse. I did turn 36 2 weeks ago. So I'm getting closer to 40. So you know. Well, I do take care of my face though. Like I moisturize and everything. But yeah, the hair I could dye it, but I'm a little lazy and it's expensive to dye. But I do have a new hair dye project that I want to do, but it's gonna cost money. So yeah, that's gonna wait. Plus, it's great that I have virgin hair for the dye because, like, when you already have dyed hair or bleach hair or previously bleached hair, I mean, it's so much worse to do stuff in your hair. Yeah, it's gonna be very drastic. I don't know if I kind of want to keep it a surprise so you guys go, whoa, what the fuck? It's just I'm waiting for them to grow longer too, but I might do it anyway. We'll see. It requires bleach. Lots bleach. Oh yes, I didn't finish him. I did advance him. I started values. Come on, open with paint. No, not paint, photos. But I did values yesterday, so that's what he's looking like. I still need to finish the values because I don't like them right now. Some of them I do, some of them I don't. And then I'll do color. And then background. Yeah, I need to do the background. Tittery, hello, good morning. Yeah, it's abnormal for me to, oh my god, it's so silent. Big sorry, I was trying to figure out my audio here. It's abnormal for me to have the same hair color for so long. It's too good not be AI, but I have process stuff. I have the sketch. I have everything. So it's not AI. It's definitely my thingies. Yes, that's what I can do when I really apply myself to a drawing. And as I said earlier to Jordan and Chop, like, I've always said, like, oh, I don't really have a style, but I think I do. I think I kind of do. Like the big black lines and all that, I really like that. But as I said, I have to get out of my comfort zone to, like, really learn more stuff, like anatomy and all that. Although a starfish has different anatomy. But still. I was partially blonde. I had the rogue streaks here. Yeah, I do look blonde, but it's just the front. Yeah. Shortish, it's possible. I go through many brain farts. And I'm like, today I cut my hair. I do cut my own hair. But for the dye I have in mind, I'm actually gonna show you guys. It's been marinated in my head for so long. How do I write this? Is this gonna... Yeah, okay. Let me get a good picture. Open image in new tab. It's very... Oh, why is it so small? Jeez. Hold on. I'll get a better one. Okay, so this is what I've had in mind for so long. Many years. But I never did it. So, but it requires bleach on at least one side. At least one. So this is what I have in mind. But obviously I'd have to get it professionally done because there is no in hell I can do that myself. Bleach is so complicated. And with all the bleach fails I watch on Brad Mundo's channel, I'm like, no, I don't want to destroy my hair, especially since they're all brand new, all virgin hair, all nice. I do have a little bit of dye left on the tips, but that's it. It's not that hard. I've done it before and I don't have the patience for it. Long hair is so long to bleach. It's especially the fact that you have to do the ends first and you have to see what you're doing. But if I go half the head, it's even worse because I have to get the line down properly. I don't have the patience. I just don't have the patience. I'm done doing it myself. Yeah, least likely to fry, which is good. I do take care of them and all that. I use lots of, well, lots, not really lots, but acidic bonding stuff from Redken occasionally. I'll, like, get them nicer in hair masks and stuff. So they're good to go to get bleached. 3 bleaches, ah! Well, I mean, sometimes you have to. When you have super dark hair and it doesn't bleach properly, yeah, sometimes you have to, or maybe you have to use better developer. Like, I don't know what percentage of developer you were using. Maybe Melanie Martinez? I think she had half and half hair. I think. Does she? Wait, I'm having a blank here. Yes, she does. She has exactly what I want. I thought they weren't blonde though. I thought they were colored. I guess I'm hallucinating. Yeah. Yo, good morning, Phil. Have I ever gone bald? No. But if ever I get tired of the half and half, I thought maybe I could. We'll see. We will see. Cruella de Vil, almost. Like, it's gonna be half and half. Oh, see, I might have had it too. It's possible. Alright, so how am I gonna do this? I wish there were subtitles on this video because I don't know how low I can go so I hear a tiny bit of it, but you guys don't hear it at all. Wow, I didn't mean to do full screen. Hold on. Okay, let me pause this. I want to see how low it is for you guys. Look kind of high.
Roller project in Godot. So we're going to navigate to the Godot game engine.
Do you guys hear this? I'm hoping not. I'm just gonna bring my sound up a bit. Like, can you make out? And then if I put music on top, do you guys hear it?
Here we're going to create a new 3D scene.
I'm trying to figure out how to make it so you guys can hear the music, but not what I'm listening to, but I can't. But yeah, it's possible. And Sia, I think Sia might have had it at some point. All right, so, jeez, I didn't mean to do that. So this is what we're doing. This is why I'm trying to figure out the sound here, because I couldn't separate the source. So this is what we're doing. We're not doing the level design this morning, because I'm done with that. That's enough of that. All right, I gotta set up the project first. I'll actually have to open Godot Engine. My foot is falling asleep also. Okay. It got so dark this morning. What the hell? It was like super sunny when I got up. Why? Okay, so 91, 55. 91, 55. Alright. There we go. Yeah, it got dark so quickly. Why? Also, yesterday I was tired of squinting. I finally, for once, brought down my shades. I was like sitting in the dark doing my work, and I was like, my eyes feel better now. Okay, that started. That's it. Steam. Godot. No, I'm not using a virtual mixer. I'm using OBS. But the thing is, the problem is that YouTube Music uses the browser, and the browser is where my video is. So I can't separate them. They're like stuck together. Okay, create a project. Create. All right, what's the name gonna be? You guys are just gonna hear voices on the in the background. Mm -mm, 3D roller. Does she do anything else? Compatibility, okay. I'm not gonna use versioning though. She left it on. I'm not gonna use edit now, create. I used to have a mixer. I just don't want to have too many software open. That's why I don't have more stuff like that. Usually OBS is fairly good at it. It's just, I don't know why it doesn't want to take YouTube Music precisely. It's supposed to. It doesn't want to. So I have like window title must match, and it doesn't care. It's like, nope. Doesn't give a crap. But yeah, I'm not getting into new software. Not this morning anyway. I used to have, what was it that I used to have? I used to have another software, and I was like so fed up of opening other software that I was like, nope, I'm done with this. Because I already have so many other things that open when my computer opens, so yeah, no. Plus I have my folks right and all that, so yeah, no. Alright, we're gonna be doing some 3D. 3D scene. Okay, she just did play and added. Okay, what are we naming it? Nothing? What? She didn't even name it? Ew. I hate that she didn't name it, but okay. That was a weird way of doing it, but okay. Okay. But what? Okay. Oops. Apparently I'm not typing. 3D. Okay, this might be a little bit more boring for you guys today because I am listening to a course at the same time. Again! Jeez. Jeez. G-Box 3D. Okay. Okay. Oh, that. Okay, I was wondering when I got the course, I was like, oh, are there assets? Do I have to like make 3D before I get into it? I didn't know we could make boxes and stuff. And Godot, the more you know. All right. What did she? Huh? Hold on. She's going really quickly, by the way, guys. She's like, tick, tick, tick. I'm like, okay, the other guy was too slow. She's on the other end of the spectrum. It's like too much. Am I hearing weird sounds in the music? Okay, it's in the music. It's like, I think. Hold on. That is in the music. Oh, that was bothering me. That was weird. The little sound in the background. Huh? What? Hold on. What the heck did you do? Okay, that's... What? Oh! Oh my god, she's going fast. Wee! Oh my goodness. Oddly enough, I just got a flashback of my dream last night. What? That was weird. Ever get these moments during the day where you're like, huh, I suddenly remember part of my dream. What? Weird. What are we making? Oh, well, okay. She made me do something that she undid. Cool. I love that. Dream or premonition? I hope not a premonition. It's really weird. Too fast to learn at once. Yeah, like, even if I wasn't streaming at the same time, I'd be like, huh? What? I like that it goes fast, but not too fast. I still want to know what she's clicking, because she's doing it really quickly. Her mouse is big, but she's going quickly. Full screen? What do you mean? Are you talking about the scene? I'm just gonna do what she's doing. She's going quick. Okay, now she's explaining how to do Command Z, like... I feel like the basics aren't at the same level here. Oh, okay. So, colors and shape box. Okay. Oh! Right. See, I tell you, learning and streaming at the same time, hard stuff. Hard. Thank you. Good thing you're there, Drop. Good thing. You could have done the layers too, and I would have been like, huh? Also, like, my video is hiding part of the OBS screen. So, yeah, they're okay. I can see myself now. Oops. Yeah, the streaming part. Yes, I would have been like, huh? Tineri, thank you for following the channel. Welcome to this scuffed stream stuff. I'm trying to make games. Trying. Yeah. It's got a layer, kind of. It's an OBS layer in a sense. Alright, she's... Okay, what are we making, girl? What are we making? Okay, so her collision shape... Wait. She has box shape, okay. Wait, I didn't even see her do this. That's crazy. See, I told you she's going way too fast. Let's learn, yay! So she added a box shape to her collision. Didn't see her do it. She changed the size of it. Oh, why does mine not appear? I see. Okay. She does 100 meters on the z-axis. Okay. And then she also does it on this. Because we currently have a collision box, but not a visual box. Debugging. You're debugging. It's hard. Debugging, loading save files in your project. Cool, you guys are working at the same time. Love that. Doing some dev work. Oh, so we're all deving together. Yay! Nice. Okay, and then she does collision, and she does this. Uh-huh. Wait. What? Why'd you go from 100 to 10? Make up your mind. I'm not listening to her at all. Oh, you're just chilling. Didn't you say you didn't go to bed yet either? You must be pretty tired. Oh. So, she does a lot of useless things though. She's probably just like showing off what you can do, but like, okay. We could have just done 10 from the start. Sorry, I'm nitpicking the course. Okay. Camera 3D. Yeah, it's just showing that you can move the position in here. You can do it by hand with the mouse and just move it around. It's basically like Blender. You can see the little camera. Oh god, it's not. Wow. we have a cube without lighting, so it's very black. Nice. Oh, you woke up. I thought you said. Oh, I don't know why I understood it as you haven't gone to bed and been awake since 1:30. Sheesh. Yeah. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Okay, so you're like, yeah, you're in the middle of your day right now. I see. I see. It makes sense. All right. Directional light 3D. Directional light 3D. Yay, we have light. We're probably gonna modify it because it looks like a square. I'm so used to the Blender one. This is weird for me. Oh, I could have put an Omni light too. Prefer Omni light. It just goes everywhere. Oh, I see it. Okay. Oh yes, it's a directional light. That makes sense. It wasn't currently pointing at the square. I see. I see. So now we should see gray. Nice gray square cube thing. A box. Energy, light, up here. I can change the color, energy, nice. Okay, so all settings are here, cool. This is like a crash course in like 3D for Godot. It's like, okay, I'm going quickly through this, cool. It's funny because like, When I first started my Godot journey, I was like, oh, I'm only gonna do 2D, 3D is probably gonna be too hard, blah blah blah. And now that I started streaming and doing this challenge, I'm like, let's do everything in 3D. Like, whoa. Since while we are learning 3D modeling, I mean, I am gonna have to like integrate it sometime. Yeah, you only use 2D. I've done a little bit of 2D before, but like only like little exercises. So today's like the first like real 3D Godot thing, but other than that, we're modeling in 3D on Fridays. If that's a thing you want to watch. Hold on. Ow. I don't have that option. She has like a preview button down here. I don't. Huh. Display. Interesting. What? Am I missing an option, or is there something I didn't click? That's right. Like, is it because I'm on this? No. Oh, her interface is different. She's definitely using a different version of Godot. I can see there's a difference. Yeah, try out a 3D game. Get out of your comfort zone and do the thing. Maybe it's in view? Oh, I think my version's different. Hopefully it's not gonna be a problem later on in the course. Because I can see she has... Yeah, my options are definitely different. I mean, those are the same. There's just this one here that's different. She has just a simple arrow. Huh. Huh. Happy time zone. Hi, Mac. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Stretch for the morning. Oh, I wonder if the Blender shortcuts work. Is this technically Blender? I'm looking at the axes in the corner. I'm like, did they like integrate Blender in it? Huh. It works the same. Is this Blender? Am I gonna be... Wow, look, this is cool. If we're doing Blender and then the shortcuts are the same, this is perfect. Pixel art is much easier in 3D models, unless you want to do multiple different points of view of your object. That's where it gets tricky with 2D. Which is why I'm delving more in 3D for my anomaly game, because if I want to move objects, like have them fall over or something, like I might not want to draw them. I might just want to take the object and throw it down. But it would be a challenge to animate that. Both ways, actually. 3D would be kind of hard to animate also, especially rigging and all that. We're gonna go down that road eventually.
For now, let's move on, and we can always do a fine-tuning of the scene later.
Oh, okay, this one's done. Mark is complete. Build a rolling ball. It's 4 minutes, 30 seconds. Oh, her courses are like super tiny. They're like 4 minutes, 5 minutes. They're super small. There's a lot of them, but they're super small. Oh, there is a lot of them. Yeah, okay. Oh. Okay, next, rolling ball.
In this lecture, we're going to
add
a rolling...
Excuse me. Easier? Yeah, it is easier because you can just, like, let's say there's an arm that you rigged properly with like the skeleton and everything. Like it will follow the way it's supposed to, unless you want to go down the realism route. That's where it gets tricky, because you still have to figure out like how things interact with light and movement, and like let's say you have something hitting something that's mushy. That's where it gets real rough. But then again, for games it's fine, because you won't be going down that road. It's too much. It's not like I'm getting into VFX for movies, so I'm fine. Hello, Sergey. You also can use Blender to Godot for pipeline add-on. Ooh, and welcome in, good morning. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, it's like Wise. I know I'm gonna have to add something for Wise, or shouldn't be too complicated for the sound banks and all that. But we're not there yet. We're just doing every little thing individually, and then at some point we'll just put them all together. I say that now. Yeah, simple, or not simple. We'll see. There's gonna be some complicated moments for sure. Either or, like 2D and 3D. I do still want to learn 2D animating, so we're gonna do some 2D games and some 3D games. We're gonna do both. But we have a lot of time. A lot of time for this. We're not doing this tomorrow. Right. Avgas, good morning. There was a god tier sunrise this morning, but then the clouds ruined it. It's like a low cloud cover, but thin, but enough to hide the sun. No sun. Like, I started just before stream. There was like sun pouring into the apartment, and now it's gone. In 50 hours, you'll be shooting a full 3D animated cinematic sequence. Maybe. We'll see. Plus, there is some time that I'm not counting into my 3D learning, which is Cinema 4D, which I sometimes do for work. And somebody mentioned maybe trying a project of making a 3D animation of how a book, how a book is made. Well, not made, but like the parts of a book. So I might end up down that road. Why did I say yes? I was like, yeah, I need a project to practice. They were like, oh, say less. I was like, oh fuck, no. 10 minutes of work, 15 minutes HD. When I'm not streaming, I am a lot more focused. When I did Patrick, like for those who just came in, I'll show you Patrick that we did yesterday. Yesterday he was mostly just a sketch. He was just a sketch. I didn't start the line art. So this is what we did yesterday. The line art wasn't there when I finished stream. I did that right after work, and then I really went ham and did values. So yeah, when I'm not streaming, it goes great. That's why I don't always stream what I do, because or else I wouldn't get anything done. Yeah. The reedy parts of the book are called words. No, not the words. Like the do I have a hardcover book? It's a weird example, but so I mean, like, this book's really old, but don't mind it. Like all the parts that make it up, like the spine and all that, and I don't know what else. The one, but oh my god, this book's like it's so oof. An old book. It's seen better days. I also have a Shakespeare one. That's even worse. I'm not gonna take it out because it's got Voldemort standing on it, but yeah. We are the problem. It's fine. The only reason I'm streaming in the morning quickly like this is to get the spark going, so I don't go like, oh, like I don't feel like doing it. Like just the thinking about the learning curve can be enough to like throw me off a little bit. But like just getting it going a little bit is just more than enough. Rigid body 3D. What are you doing? Collision, shape 3D. In there, what are we putting? Oh, it's a ball. Yes, we're making the ball. Right. I'm assuming we're adding a sphere shape. Ah. Wait. Oh, wait, where is she putting it though? Huh? Okay, she did it wrong. That's why I was like, why is her shape not in, oh, not box. That's not what I meant to do. Whoops, I went too fast. Yes, okay. Sphere, I cannot type this morning. Sphere, 3D, or pages, but like the spine, like that one didn't have a great example. It's missing a few parts. But yeah, a more complex book has. I don't have any that have more stuff in it. Maybe this one. Oh yeah, that one has it. Like you can see, like it's got like little bits and pieces here. Oh, that's a cute little. I don't even know my own little stuff anymore. But yeah, this is Dracula. This is a really nice book, by the way. It's got like, you can feel it. Hello. At least I have examples for when I do the project. They live on top of the paper. They are printed. All right, sphere. Let's bring it up a little bit so we see it. Hello, sphere. Did I just move? Oh, poop. I've got to move the whole thing. Wait, does it? Oh, it does. It does it on its own. That's cool. It's already got gravity. Lovely. All that. Use collision. I'm blind. Where is it? Use collision. On. And then there's layers. I'm assuming it's like in 2D where you got the layer and then what it interacts with. What's she doing? Area, collision. What is she doing?
Collision for the platform box as well. If your platform has no rotation, then
okay, something's missing. It's this one. Yes, it's this one. Use collision on. Nope. Still going through. Wait, something's missing for sure. She went a little quickly there. She clicked stuff. She didn't really explain. It is on. Turn it on.
for the platform box as well.
Huh?
We also have our platform. You can turn on.
Back up.
Do is turn
Okay, she doesn't do anything else. Wait. Yeah, that's on this. That's on this. Okay.
on the sphere object in the inspector.
Collision.
We also have our platform. You can turn on.
Trying to make sure I have everything she has. Yes. Yep. Uh-huh. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Am I missing something? Oh, wait. Hold on. This one's not. Yeah. It would help if I had a sphere shape on this, probably. That would help. Okay. Figured it out. There we go. Because I didn't have the right thing.
Collision for the platform box as well. If your platform has no rotation, then the sphere will not move when it drops onto the platform. If you add some rotation down.
Yeah, she's explaining that if you move with the, I think you just move the collision shape, right? If you rotate, it should work. Whee! Such a great game.
Here, some downward rotation on the platform. Then the sphere will roll down the platform. You can choose if you want the movement of the sphere to be done with this gravity, or if you want the movement of the sphere code, you can push the sphere forward or apply velocity to it. You have these different options when working with the sphere.
Okay, so she's basically explaining that you can either let the gravity do its thing or you can activate it with code, which you might want. Especially if you're making a game and you interact with it, right?
Our rigid body, we represent the sphere. It has a collision shape of a sphere and a CSG sphere. And you can adjust the position of your camera, your platform, and your sphere until you're happy with.
Wait. She had like a weird bump on her sphere. I think she modified her sphere and then her sphere went off to the side. But I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I don't know what she did, but she did something.
The view. We see that the sphere rolls down the platform and then falls off.
Gravity's going to gravity on me all day, right? Can't just say, start it now. Or start it later, I just want to float around. Because I'm tired of feeling gravity. Imagine you're just like, boop, press a button and you're just like floating around. And you're just like, yay. But then everything else around you starts floating and you're like, uh-oh. I didn't put my stuff attached. I didn't attach them. There's water. Ah! Panic!
There is this rolling effect now because we rotated the platform and we turned on collisions.
Oh. She rotated her platform.
Of your camera until you're at an optimal spot.
Oh, I think I get how she saw the preview button. I had to have it clicked. Duh. So simple. You can float without water. It's called 0G. Ooh. I feel like the feeling would be weird though to float. Like, I've had a few instances in airplanes where there was a lot of turbulence and the airplane goes down like really quickly and it's ugh. I don't like the feeling. Oh, no thank you. I'll pass. And I have taken the airplane quite a few times. I was talking about it to my cousin, where she's never taken the plane. She's like, oh, maybe one day I'll take the plane. And she's mostly scared of being sick, which I totally understand. And I was like, I wasn't helping by saying like, yeah, there's turbulence sometimes. Yep. Yippee. And it's so much worse in small airplanes than it is in big airplanes, but you still feel it in big airplanes, especially if it goes down all of a sudden. Oof, going through a thunderstorm. A thunderstorm. Oof. Yeah, I've had a few air pockets where it just goes right down. Not a fun feeling. I don't like it. I'll pass. Also been in a helicopter. Twice. Oops, my hair just like, no, 3 times actually, because there was one time where we had to get on the ship. Get on it and get off it. With the helicopter. My hair just fell apart. Oh no. Yeah. Okay, it's back. Yeah, not my favorite feeling. I'd rather be anywhere else than in a plane. True. At least roller coasters are attached to a track. The airplane's not. And after watching so many Mayday episodes, I'm like, I would rather not. I'd rather not be in a plane. Wouldn't you have 0Gs? Is it enough? Jumping from a car? I don't think so. You're gonna feel that asphalt though. Ooh. No thank you. Yeah, I'm not a fan of roller coasters either. Depends which ones. There are some that I like. I've been to Canada's Wonderland once. And everybody was like, oh, looking at the behemoth, which is one of the big ones. So you're like, I don't know if you feel like it. The thing I hate the most is when it goes down. Like, loops are fine. Loops don't really do much. But, like, when it goes down, the behemoth is basically just this. And I was like, nah, you know what? I'll skip. There is one roller coaster that gave me a massive headache afterwards. It's one where you're kind of standing and you're slightly sitting on this, like, tiny little seat, but you're mostly standing. And my head kept, like, going from side to side on the things that hold you in place. I had a headache for the rest of the day. I didn't like it at all. Did it over train tracks. Oof. Lessons, true, lessons. It's not 0, but it's less. Is she doing anything or just going blah blah? You can do that? Okay. I'm just gonna try. What's gonna happen? Wee! Help. Let's not. Oh, that was not fun. I was terrified, but I did the big rollies and la ronde, badge of honor, even sat in the front guard. Ugh. Yeah, all avoid roller coasters if possible. Small ones are fine. My favorite one was, what's it called? Hold on, I'm gonna have to look it up. We're going off on a tangent, but I need to. I don't know if they still have it. They probably still have it. It looks like nothing, but it's rough, but it's fun. What's it called? Rides and experiences, roller coasters, I said. Fine. It is this one. This is like this was our favorite. We went twice or 3 times. We were like, this looks so silly, but oh my god, it was actually really fun. There's a video of it. Yay. It starts really rough. It goes. It doesn't look like it on the video, but it does start fairly rough. So we were waiting in line before we got on it the first time, and we were looking around at the people, and my friends were talking. I was looking at the ride, and I saw it go. It goes like right off really quickly, and I was like, okay, that was quick start. And then we get on it. I knew how it was gonna start, but my friends didn't see it. And one of my friends was like this, talking to us. And I was looking at her going, you might want to turn around. And she didn't. It was just like, she got like stuck in her seat. She was like, oh god. It was a fun one though. But yeah, it's just fun. It's short enough. It's not crazy like the behemoth, which is, we can see, yeah, it's right there. You can see it right there, right back here. That's the behemoth. Have you seen the ride operators that have started to scare you more by picking up what looks like loose screws? No, thank you. I don't want that. But yeah, it's fairly short-ish. Oh, we see it again. We see another loop of the behemoth. And then it just turns around. It looks very simple on the video. But yeah, it's rougher than it looks. It's fairly silly. It's nice. I like it. But yeah, the behemoth is their biggest one. I think we could see it again behind the picture. This one. Yeah, this is a no-no for me. I don't like this one. I looked at it and went, nah, I don't want to. It's especially since you're only tied by your hips. And I was like, no, I'm not going in that. No, thank you. It's a lot of like up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. Small, simple rides. Yeah, like the boat. That's fun. I like that too. Like this one's just going up and up and up and up and up and then fall down. It goes so high. Oh my god. I would die. Where the hell does it end? Jeez. I'm 50 seconds in. Holy crap. Thank you. Look at that. Oh. Ah! I would. Oh, no. No, thank you. Oh, sunshine. The sun is shining through the clouds. No, I've never looked into the history of roller coasters. Oh, ooh, safety regulations. What's that? Safety regulations? I don't know. Like, this one's one of the worst, and then goes down again, and then up again, and down again. Oh yeah, it has a loop and then it goes back to going up and down. Oh, so like just looking at it, like, ugh. And up and then down. No, picking up and then down. Yep. So I got worried. My friends would be like, "Oh, we really want to go on it," but all of us collectively looked at it and went, "Nope, we're not doing it. No, thank you." And the day we went, only 2, 3 roller coasters were open of all of them. There's a few of them. Like, this one wasn't, this one was, this one wasn't. I think it was. I tried a wooden roller coaster, not a fan. It's rough on your body. Really not a fan. And then there's smaller ones for children too. But a lot of them were closed when we went. I think because of raining earlier in the day. But this is Canada's Wonderland, if you're wondering. Let's go back to Godot. Went off on a little tangent there because of the ball. Ooh, you're 6'5", yeah, maybe the seats are smaller and all that. Oh, you feel it worse? Oh, ugh, ew. I'm somewhat small. Like, I'm average, but like small in stature because I'm like mostly bones. And so I worry most of the time that the restraints don't hold me properly. Because I've had rides in the past that don't hold me properly, and I'm like, it's like I'm just holding on for dear life, and I'm like, fuck, I can feel myself come out. There's an amusement park in the East Coast back in the 60s, 70s that legit had people die in most of the rides or tracks. Oh, wasn't there one more recently too? What's it called? Wasn't it a water park? It had teens and random walk-ons build rides and events. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's not that. There's a water park I have in mind. That was super dangerous. Ghost Rider is the largest world coaster in Knott's Berry Farms next to Disneyland. Wooden coaster. You can't talk. I can talk. It's great. It's together. Oh, is that? Okay, it might be that. Yeah, dangerous. It's fun to watch, but it's like scary at the same time because it could still happen. Because some contractors like to, cut corners and stuff. Sorry, my foot is stuck in my shirt. Hello? How am I stuck? Okay. Quartermain. That's how you follow the player. Just stick the camera on the player. Wee. Okay, so she's just I almost spoke French. She's just showing stuff. Okay, Monica's complete. We're done. Prevent camera rotation on the ball. I'm assuming.
Previously, we saw that attaching the camera to the player caused the camera to rotate. So we don't want to have the camera attached.
Yeah, 2D. Yeah, it makes sense.
Instead, we want it to be a separate unit. Even if you lock the rotation.
Okay, she's locking rotation on the rigid body. The activation, lock rotation. Camera. Okay, so let's keep it in here. She put it wherever, I guess. There.
Still going to rotate.
So what do we want to do?
Lock rotation on the player, then you won't have any movement happening. So
Caffeine, good morning. How it goes, it goes. We're doing a 3D course. You might hear a little voice in the background. It's because I'm watching a course at the same time. Oh, welcome in. Good morning. Hold on. How bright is the sun? Too bright. Hold on. A little more. I decided to play with the aperture instead. That's good enough. I'm trying to use my other monitor more because that one's just not right for colors. This one's better now. I put it on sRGB, but the only issue is that it's a little dark. At least the colors are somewhat right. Somewhat. But it's going for Godot. Alright. The locked rotation, and then what? Oh. Oh, okay. We're coding? Coding for the camera? Okay. Get the ball rolling, right? And talking about getting the ball rolling, I haven't looked at the time in a while. I'm like, oh, it's 8:04 already. It's going by quickly. Okie dokie. Wait, what? Hold on. How'd she go from a point GD to... Oh, she did C sharp. How? How did she change it? Hold on. Back up. What? Huh? Oh, I said the creation. Duh. You silly goose. Get rid of that. It makes sense. I think I'm missing something. Oh no. Hold up. I think I'm missing a base here. I'm missing a foundation where I need it. Is that installation? Oh no. Do I have to like install something on the side? Oh no. C sharp in Godot. Oops. That's not a sharp. That's a apostrophe. What the heck is sharp on this keyboard? There we go. Blah blah blah. Download. We're gonna need it. So how? You tried to put a link, didn't you? Hold on. Let me finish this. We're learning together. Yippee! We'll get there. Sorry. Hold on, I can't see you guys anymore. There you go. The .NET version of the engine? Is it on Steam? Ugh. Download .NET version of Godot, C# support, only available, blah blah blah, official website. The latest. Oh, it's a completely separate thing. Okay. Huh. You know what to find odd though? Wait, hold on. In the recommended course... Yeah, why is that even here if you have to go through other things before? Like, where is C# in there? Like, I know there's a course for actual C#. Wait. Dashboard, please. Not open? No. Sorry, I'm squinting because the sun is really making this hard to see. Can I... C sharp. Did they write it out or did they blah blah blah? Why is it not there? Okay, so I guess we might have to back up a bit. Back up a tiny bit. Because we're doing this one, but I have a feeling there should be one more course before that. Them. This. They recommended this. But I don't think they're quite in order. Like, I feel like I'm missing one or two in there. Yeah, okay, here... Okay, that's weird. So it's like in its own section, it should be above. I think it should have been above the other list. This is the one. Basics on C sharp. Basics on this one. Right? Is it gonna talk about Godot or is it something else? Hold on. Course overview. Can I just see this? Unity? I don't want to do Unity. What? Yeah, this one's Unity though. What? Confusing. Oh, we're doing GD script also. It's just that this specific lesson was C sharp. I'm sure there's another one. Hold on. Unless there's another 3D one we could do that has GD. Nope, that's assets. That's another thing from scratch. Turn-based, but it's probably 2D. We've started this one, but it's taking forever. 2D platformer. Advanced Godot 4 programming for 3D platformers. I feel like that one's a little... I feel like I skipped a step here. Jesus. Sorry, I could hear my neighbor opening their blinds. That's the one thing we hear from our neighbors is the blinds. Like, maybe because it goes through the wall, we can hear it. I started with C sharp but got lazy, just learning GD strip is not that different, but a little bit. Like, C sharp's a lot more, like, object-oriented, a little bit. Well, they both are, but I understand what I mean. Oh, it doesn't include the .NET version, apparently. That's annoying. Yes, more performant. Yes. What am I gonna do? I feel like this is like try to figure it out on my own type thing. Why is my beeper so loud this morning? Jeez. I'm at a loss here. What do I do? Would I have to go through a whole install if I go through the .NET thing? Or we choose another course? We might have to call it there for today. Oh no! Good morning, Fallen Learns! Good morning, hello. We are figuring out what we're doing. I'll stop the timer. Ugh, jeez. Stop the timer, at least for now. I'll have to figure that out. I figured like, oh, we'll be fine just doing any old course, you know? Yeah, let's do a first person 3D thing. No, it's a template, never mind. Yeah, you got me a loss here. Just learned the other day that GD strip doesn't natively support 2D arrays. That was fun. No! Oh no. Yeah, that's annoying. Type it in ChatGPT and rewrite GD script. There might be things that don't really work well. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do... Next week, I think we're gonna start C sharp basics. Because I have a feeling it's gonna come in handy later. Like, even if it's not in Godot, if it's in VS Code. If it's just basic stuff, maybe. We'll see. I'll check the courses, see what's in there. I don't want to do Unity. Unless we get Unity just for the practice, but I'm not going to be working in Unity, so... So these courses were from Humble Bundle, but kind of all over the place. So it's not perfect. Obviously, there's probably YouTube videos I could use and all that. I hate that, but have found ways around it since it does listen directories as arrays. Yes, there's always ways to do things, but C# is probably a little more performant and stuff. So, and I'm kind of familiar with C# already a little bit. I do Razor templating, which has C# in it. Anyway, let's update the website so it didn't go down as much as I'd want to. But hey, that's what learning's about. So we're at 9103. Art definitely went down a lot because of yesterday. Sound design really needs a boost. Yeah, it definitely does. So tomorrow we're just chatting. Might do a little bit of research as to what we're doing for either C# or Godot. Maybe stick to one. Like maybe like go towards one instead of doing both. I think I'm gonna go C#. For sure. Every little bit helps. Yes. Yes, if I can make it simpler. Yeah, for sure. So sound design on Thursday. We're gonna be continuing on Wise. I think, yes. We're continuing Wise, but I do have to eventually get back to actually designing sounds at some point. I still haven't recorded anything with my microphone. It's gathering dust, as you can see. I'm gonna have to do that. Build my sound bank, you know? And then Friday, well, obviously continuing the radioactive donut. For those who haven't seen the donut, hold on. I messed around with it last Friday, like after work, during the evening. Now it's radioactive, it's green. This is annoying me this morning for some reason. Yeah, so I'm gonna look at what I'll do about the net stuff. It's kind of annoying that it's not in Steam though. I kind of like having it in Steam and not have to update myself, and Steam just shows me. Oh well, too bad. I'm not gone yet, guys. Cause I'll sing bye, I'm not gone yet. There's like 15 minutes left. Jeez, we can still chat. As someone that does 2D games and 2D math, it's like, come on, this is a must. Wait, shouldn't need a workaround. Yeah, for the arrays and stuff. Yeah. AI is not always great at doing code. That much I've realized. It does help to figure out functions, but sometimes function doesn't exist, and you're like, The thing I hate about Razor and Umbraco and C# is that the documentation isn't always great. I always end up finding my answers in like either forums or a weird mishmash of the Umbraco documentation and Microsoft's C# documentation, and I kind of mash those together. They don't always work. It's a little hard to figure out. They're here for Godot? Oh, yeah, Godot doesn't work, so let's go. Bye. Right. Yeah, it's not gonna do updates though. That's the problem. Like, if I go, like, to the Avena store, probably not. Probably not. It's probably just the Godot version. Thank you for the follow, Caffeine. Welcome to this mess of a stream. Yeah, there's only one version. Huh. Well. We've hit the point where I need to branch out of Steam. Oh no. Yeah, I guess I'll do that after stream. Meanwhile, while I'm supposed to be working and procrastinate my work. Don't tell my boss. No, I'm kidding. I still have to work. But I do have a little bit of time. Yeah, it doesn't have the .NET. I hate that it's separate. So annoying. But I kind of get why, because .NET is kind of a pain in the butt. because we've had like .NET stuff for our work where they're updating to .NET 10. I think it's 10. And they have to update everything, like all our CMS systems are on Azure and all that. So like they have to update all that. And then they have to make sure the websites don't explode after the update. So we're going to Umbraco 17. So we've jumped 4 versions. That's gonna be fun. It's not in dev yet, so I'm looking forward to that one. Yay. Yep, gotta make it living, 9 to 5. It's just that I realized my brain works better when I've got one big project that I can focus on. Like I can have my to-dos and stuff. Right now it's like tiny little pieces everywhere. It's like, oh, fix this text on this page, on the web page. Oh, work on newsletters. I hate it. It's like it's such small, tiny little tasks. Fallen Learns, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. It's tiny little things. Like I'd rather work on one big project. We do have a big website redo coming up. Our website is massive. It is connected to so many different systems. I'm looking forward, but not to that. And it also implies a lot of different actors because everybody has their little piece of pie in that website. Yeah, and like I can't even begin to explain how much it's gonna be a pain in the butt. And I've mentioned briefly that I'm in a somewhat political job, so that's all I saw of it. Yeah, it's gonna be a pain in the butt, but at least I'll be working, I'll be doing something, not just like little tiny adjustments to the website. Yeah, and there's lots of documentation that needs to be reworked and done, and that's the boring part. I hate writing. That is one of the nice things about not having Godot updating on its own, right? You can break your game when they say, hey, yay. Yeah, there's that. There is that. Thank you for service. Thank you, I guess. You're welcome. Why am I saying thank you? I mean, it doesn't touch you guys, but currently cannot export to the web, as in your games or the thing itself. I have too many windows open. I'm confused. But yeah, we use all sort of different legacy systems. We have like the main website is on a legacy system. It's a pain in the butt. But then we have side websites that use CMS, and it's like sometimes confusing as to what uses what connection you need to use, and it's like, how do I get in here again? Or what is this connected to? I'm not sure. If I plan to do that, no, I'm not really planning to export to web much. Not really. Maybe eventually we'll make a little Godot game for web. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, playable from browser. Yeah, I don't know if I'll do that. We'll see. Not a game jam when you game to run in browser. Oh, that makes sense. Guess we'll have to focus on both at the same time then. Yeah. Lots of people willing to try your games they don't want. Oh, well, don't have to install anything. True, but yeah, I have a feeling I'll hit walls on both ends. On like Godot side, C# side. We'll see. I'll figure it out off stream. Figure out what I want to do. I know my main game that I want to make is definitely not going to be a browser game. So that's going to be fine. It's going to be a Steam game. Used to let you export to web, so I don't know if that's a C# thing. Good question. Used to is the key word. But we're learning. Well, I'm learning. You guys are a little more advanced than me. A little bit more. I'm still in the beginnings. We're only, what, 9 hours in to Godot? Yeah, 9. plus the time I did in December, but I didn't do much. And then sound design. I hate that it's so low. 5 hours. Oh, at least illustration and art and all that is at 13, which is good. We're advancing. I still haven't continued the class as much. I need to do that. Licensing thing, it would make sense because it's mostly Microsoft. Ugh, I guess I am gonna have to do Godot. It changed after I started boycotting Unity. I'm thirsty. I'm solidly zoning out right now for some reason. I don't know what's going on. I'm like, I think like the whole like coding thing has got my brain to like all over the place, and now my brain just like, I quit, bye bye, no brain. It is gone. It is gone. No brain at all. It is mush. Okay, let me check something real quick. Okie dokie. Okay, Kirsty's on this morning. Yippee! So we're going towards an art streamer. I don't have many dev streamers yet. Slowly but surely trying to build it up. Trying to find people that stream at the same time in the morning. But for now it's gonna be art. Yes, complete mush. So we're gonna go to Kirsty.
Because
sorry. It's never muted because I do watch a little bit after stream and all that. Oh man, I can't wait for summer to come around and humidity to come back up and get my nose back in line. I'm having trouble breathing again. Oh, jeez. All right, we're gonna read out to Kirsty. Obviously you know what this means. This is the end of the stream. Thank you for being here. Oops. Whoops. Wait. Okay, raid. Kirsty. It's great. We're getting new dev friends, so we can... Sorry, I got distracted by a plane. ADHD brain. Oh, I could get a humidifier. I had one. I got rid of it because it was getting a little disgusting. I would need to use distilled water for it this time and not get it all weird and disgusting. But yeah, we're getting dev friends. Yay! New people, new friends, and here you are in the credits. Sadly, YouTube doesn't appear in those credits, but it's fine. It's just a little fun thing for you guys. So I'll be back tomorrow morning. We're just chatting because I'm going to the office. It's just like a little hour of chatting in the morning. We could look up lots of stuff, Godot and C# and all that, see what's the best option, which the best way to go, what course I could do. I could do that on my own. Warshot, thank you for the follow. Welcome in towards the end there. I hope to see you guys next Tuesday for more Godot, if that's your thing. Tomorrow's chatting, Thursday is sound design, and Friday is 3D modeling. All at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And we're going out to Kirsty, say hi, good morning, and all that. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Bye bye.